Freedom of speech, human rights, and all of those nonsense are just fake, and don't ever believe in them. They are just big crack illusions by some kind of savagely guarded organization to control your life and the world according to their narrative. If someone ever said to you about freedom of speech, human rights, or even animal rights, they are just either some kind of deceiver or they are just deceiving themselves. Look here, when the Chinese eat dogs, they say it's against animal rights. Then how about the Americans eating cute beavers and even bears? Eating other meats is not against animal rights, but eating dogs is. You get what I'm saying? Just because they put in the way that dogs are man's best friend, are we not supposed to eat dogs? Here's the kind of narrative I'm talking about. For so many years, we have been influenced by the United States and the West until we have to follow their ideas, what they say, and how they are doing things. All those American freedoms and human rights that the government is saying are just an illusion to control not just only the ordinary Americans, but also the whole world. To control the people in the whole world. I've been in Taiwan politics for some time, and many of you may think that Taiwan is a place where there's a lot of human rights, freedom of speech, and democratic freedoms that what people believe in the US. However, all are just garbage. If you are doing or saying anything against the narrative, you'll be targeted by the government and they will claim all your freedom and whatever rights you have until you have to pee on your pants. Same goes for the US. They also do the same, especially if you are exposing their nervous secret agenda too much. They'll say to you, you are not going according to the community standards, guidelines, and there is a need to keep the community safe in order to shut your mouth. Sound familiar? If you are going to do it again and again, they may even frame you as a communist spy. Trump is crazy, but Biden is evil. The old man will do anything against his own Americans just to achieve his own world power. The so-called one world power. I never liked Democrats, and that was why I used to support Trump the term. Although he was like a crazy old man product, at least he could put the Americans, pure Americans first. In any way, neither of them is good for Asians. So whoever the president is to be none of my concern because they aren't Asian and will definitely play our bad side. Therefore, I really don't know why there are so many Asians who are so stupid still cheering for them when the presidential election comes. Nonetheless, we all know that the US government wants to be the world #1 leader and to suppress China in whatever ways, crooked ways, evil ways, smearing ways with their own definition of democratic. In this regard, the US will get microchips to insert into human bodies to control the world soon. And Singapore will be the first to get it in Asia because of the relationship with the US and how it could influence Asia. But China and North Korea are not going to fall into this microchipping thing because they will not let the US pull their noses around. I love the US, but never the politicians because they are the world's biggest liars and crooks to hook us up in their devious plan. Sooner or later, we will be microchipped and we can't do anything about it. If we dare to say anything about it, we'll be silenced by their law, international law. Probably by the year 2025, we will see all Americans and the whole world preparing for microchipping, whether anyone likes it or not. With microchipping, whatever you do, there will be no freedom and no personalized protection, even if you are going to visit things like prostitution. They will watch where you are and what you are doing in your daily life. So about China communists that many people are yelling about, that is evil. Which one is more evil now? Did they want to come up with microchipping to control people? The US, especially the Democrats, want to become one party control and one new world order government to control the whole world. Hence, if anyone thinks that US is always about freedom, they are stupid. When you are involved in US politics, you will realize that freedom or democracy is not what you think. It's only their own definition of how they want to trap you in their own narrative. Stay tuned for my part 2. Ciao.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share. Stay tuned for more to come.